Quest Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of Morning Trap by Vanessa Nelson, narrated by Jessica Whittaker. Chapter 1. Thea ran after the blot of brilliant yellow paint with single-minded determination. The idiot she was chasing had decided to run from her questions. She had shot him in the back with a paint-laden bolt from her crossbow, marking him as wanted by the watch. He had still run. Around the back of one of the dockside warehouses and into the warren of alleyways that twisted between the buildings. So she had to chase him, not wanting to lose him in the maze. He ran past the last warehouse and into the wider streets of the city. Her quarry at least had the good sense to choose the shaded side of the street, the vivid color of the paint standing out, giving her an easy target to follow. All the same, sweat was gathering under her uniform. Watch uniforms were not meant for this heat, but then nothing really was. The man slipped as he rounded the next corner, giving Thea a chance to catch up. She could have overtaken him at any point, but she had to be careful to keep her speed to that of a human. Her mother's warnings still rang in her ears, to not stand out, to not be noticed, to be careful, always. She could never be sure whether or not she was being watched. Around the next corner, she ran into the blinding sunshine and a welcome sight. The runner had been stopped by one of the district's watchmen. Thea stumbled to a halt, relieved she didn't have to run any further. The watchman had a loop of rope around the man's wrists, better than any shackles, as watch rope had magic through its length. The man would not escape, no matter how hard he tried. "Watchman Everson, thank you," Thea said, dragging in a much-needed breath. It didn't help much, the air thick with heat and humidity. The sun beat down on her head, unrelenting and uncaring. "Mom, I didn't do much. He ran into me," the young watchman said. "What's he done?" he asked. A young man of medium height with deep brown skin, Everson had come from somewhere far south of Accanter, forming the words of the common tongue with an accent that she could not place. "Nothing. I did nothing," the man said, trying to wriggle out of the rope. He was a short, skinny man with a shock of dirty blonde hair standing on end across his head, and a slender silver scar running from just under one ear to beneath the collar of his threadbare shirt. He had a lean, hungry look that...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?